6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. This is Radio Pakistan. Assalamu alaikum. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Prime Minister in his address at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit in Astana today called for collective efforts against terrorism and poverty alleviation. Shahbaz Sharif said Pakistan supports proposal to create an SCO alternative development funding mechanism to give impetus to various stalled development initiatives. Pakistan has urged international community, especially the UN Security Council, to uphold its responsibility to ensure an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. Foreign Office spokesperson says Pakistan, as a responsible state, firmly believes in protection of religious rights and freedom of its nationals. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, occupation troops in their unabated acts of state terrorism martyred 33 Kashmiris during the last 6 months. In the United Kingdom, voting is underway for general election. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif has reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment to working together with other member states to strengthen Shanghai Cooperation Organization as an active and integrated regional forum to achieve common objectives of peace and prosperity. Addressing the SCO summit in Astana, Kazakhstan today, he said the SCO, with its enormous human and socio-economic potential, represents a promising future. As leaders, he said, it is our responsibility to rise above partisan geopolitics and join hands to secure a peaceful and prosperous future for our peoples. Alluding to the repeated avowal to invest in connectivity of SCO region through efficient transport corridors and reliable supply chains, he said it is a time to translate these words into action. The Prime Minister pointed out that Pakistan's location makes it an ideal trade conduit for the entire region. He said CPAC, the flagship project of Belt and Road Initiative, supplements SCO's vision for regional connectivity and economic interaction. The Prime Minister also emphasized the need for promoting the use of national currencies for mutual settlement within the SCO region, saying this can help avoid international financial shocks. He said Pakistan supports the proposal to create an SCO alternative development funding mechanism to give the needed impetus to various stalled development initiatives. Pakistan and Belarus have agreed to strengthen mutually beneficial cooperation and economic and trade relations. The bilateral relations were discussed in a meeting between Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif and President of the Republic of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko, on the sidelines of SCO summit in Astana today. A wide range of topics, including political relationship, trade and investment, military cooperation and regional issues were discussed. The Prime Minister highlighted Pakistan's policy of economic revival through export-led growth, strengthening of public finances and attracting investment from friendly countries. The two leaders also discussed global and regional developments and reviewed progress on various aspects of work under the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. At the SCO Plus summit in Astana, Kazakhstan, Pakistan has urged the international community, especially the UN Security Council, to uphold its responsibility to ensure an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. Addressing the summit this afternoon, Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif said, in line with the spirit of this meeting, we must call for free flow of humanitarian assistance and protection of civilians in the entire Gaza Strip. The Prime Minister said this summit is being held amidst unprecedented suffering of Palestinian people as a result of Israel's ongoing brutal military campaign in Gaza that has led to martyrdom of over 38,000 people, including thousands of children. He said the United Nations must ensure implementation of its resolution for the peaceful settlement of all long-standing disputes. 58 Palestinians were martyred while 179 injured in relentless Israeli attacks on Gaza Strip during the last 24 hours. According to local health authorities, the martyrdom toll of Palestinians in Israeli aggression on Gaza since October 7 last year has reached 38,011. More than 87,000 have been wounded in Israel's war last during the last 9 months. The majority of the victims are women and children. Minister for Planning and Development Ahsan Iqbal has underscored the need for enhancing productivity in every sector of economy to address depletion of resources. Addressing a ceremony in Islamabad today, he said, productivity is a driving force of competitive development. The minister said export growth as the topmost priority of the government. He said it is very important to upgrade our export market at par of international standard to overcome external liabilities. Qatar has assured to support Pakistan in climate-vulnerable sectors like health, education, food, security, water and energy. The assurance was expressed at a meeting between a delegation of Qatar led by Colonel Ahmed Abdullah Al Abdullah and Prime Minister's Coordinator on Climate Change, Rumina Khurshid Alam, in Islamabad today. Both sides discussed collaboration on climate risk management, environment conservation, water management, energy, forest and disaster risk management. This is Radio Pakistan. Pakistan will host the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Heads of Government meeting in October this year. This was stated by spokesperson of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Mumtaz Zahra Baloch, at her weekly media briefing in Islamabad today. The spokesperson said Pakistan currently holds the rotating chairmanship of the SCO Council of Heads of Government, which is SCO's second highest decision-making forum. Turning to recent report on religious freedom released by the U.S. State Department, the spokesperson said, as a matter of principle, Pakistan opposes such unilateral reports that make observations on the internal affairs of the sovereign states. She said Pakistan believes that international religious freedom cannot be viewed from the lens of any single country's social and legal perspective. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, occupation troops in their unabated acts of state terrorism murdered 33 Kashmiris during the last 6 months. According to a report released by Kashmir Media Service, 16 of the victims were murdered in fake encounters or in custody of Indian forces. Over 2,500 people, including Hurriyat leader Firdaus Ahmad Shah and former Kashmir High Court Bar Association President Mia Abdul Qayyum, were also arrested during this period. The troops destroyed at least 6 houses and other structure using chemical substances during cordon and search operations. The report highlighted that congregational Friday prayers on Jumatul Wida and Eid prayers were not allowed in the historic Jamia Masjid as well as Eidgah in Srinagar. In the United Kingdom, voting is underway for general election. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak cast his vote in North Yorkshire. A total of 650 parliamentary constituencies are being contested in England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. The 248th anniversary of the independence of the United States of America is being celebrated today. The day celebrates the Second Continental Congress unanimous adoption of the Declaration of Independence, which occurred on July 4, 1776. The document marked the American colony's official separation from Great Britain and the establishment of the United States as a sovereign nation. Meanwhile, Chairman Senate Syed Yusuf Raza Gilani has extended warm felicitation to the people, Congress and Government of the United States of America on the occasion of the American Independence Day. National Disaster Management Authority has issued a forecast of significant rainfall across various regions of the country from tonight till Tuesday. The possibly affected areas include northeastern parts of Punjab, Pothohar region, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, southern Sindh, Azad Jammu and Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan. Finally, the weather. Rain, wind and thunder shower is expected in Kashmir, Punjab, Pothohar region, Islamabad, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Gilgit-Baltistan during next 12 hours. Heavy falls may also occur at scattered places in Kashmir, Upper Punjab, Pothohar region, Islamabad and Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa during the period. Rain, wind and thunder shower is also likely at isolated places in Upper Sindh and northeast Balochistan. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.